are many myths in Clash Royale. For example, a magic archer can kill both wall breakers that were split up in the river. Alright, wall breakers are coming down, so I believe you put magic archer in this position and release just like that, and oh! Myth confirmed. And in this video, we're going to be busting several more myths and seeing if they're correct or not. Starting off with a myth that a golem can get stuck in place using an ice golem and a cannon. So let's try and make it get stuck. So we got to put the cannon like this and the ice golem like this. And I believe you release like that. And I think... Hold on, it's stuck. Myth confirmed. Look at it, it's like deciding, should I go for the cannon, should I go for the princess, should I go for the cannon, should I go smash the princess? And what happens when the cannon destroys? I guess the golem gets unstuck. Yeah. And the myths are only getting crazier from here. As next up in a 2v2, if you hit between both the king towers, they take no damage at all. So for this next myth, if you hit in between both of the king towers in a 2v2, apparently they receive no damage. So let's quickly try. So see, it does damage, but if I put it like this, it does no damage. Wait, hold on, let me try that one more time. So hold on. Wait. Yeah, look, it does no damage. Myth confirmed. Next myth is, if a card gets hit by multiple evolution Mega Knights at the same time, it will become ginormous in the air. And we're cycled to one more Mega Knight. Perfect, so we have 4 Mega Knights. It's absolutely bullying that E-Golem. So now, apparently, if I put a Pekka in between all these Mega Knights, it's going to be ginormous. Oh, damn, it actually is. See, look when only one hits it. When only one hits it, look how small it is. Oh my god. Myth confirmed. This next myth is wild. A miner can be a whole Pekka when over leveled. We have a miner over here that's gonna turn level 17. And now, apparently, this level 17 miner can destroy a level 6 Pekka. Let's see if this is true. It's kinda close. No way! He doesn't win, but he took it down, so it's kind of like a myth busted, kinda. The next myth is, the baby dragon can make the fire he spits swerve in the air when using the bandit fisherman method. Alright, just before we try this myth, let's make sure this fisherman bandit thing still works. So fisherman should drag the bandit, ice spirit jumps across the arena. Okay, it works. Now let's try the myth. Here goes nothing. We need really precise timing. But okay, let's see this. The fisherman's gonna drag the bandit. Oh my god, yeah. It swerved like that. Myth confirmed. A really weird myth is when a mighty miner uses the ability, he can get stuck underground. Yeah, there's been some clips circulating showcasing this. Alright, so for this myth, we put mighty miner at the bridge. And then we got a kite it with an ice golem. And then, exactly when it gets to the center, we press ability. And it should get stuck. Okay, we need to practice our timing. I don't know. I don't think this one's possible, you know? That was exactly centered and it still didn't. Let's press the ability now. Yeah, not gonna lie, I don't think it works. Myth busted. The next myth is, a princess that's already shooting a tower can get retargeted by a miner mining under her. Let's put the princess down. And now, if we put a miner here, the digging it does should like push the princess and make it retarget. And it actually did. Yeah, look. The princess reconnected to the miner. Myth confirmed. There is a myth that a Mega Knight can actually kill minions. Okay, this next one is juicy. So if I tap on the Mega Knight 3 times and scream, I love Mega Knights, it should kill minions. Let's see. Myth busted. Okay, seriously now. Next myth is an Electro Giant can activate the King Tower without punching it with its fists. Okay, the Electro Giant is incoming. Let me put an Elixir Collector just like this. Let me put Tornado and let me quickly cycle to another Tornado. So I'm going to bring it close to the King Tower, but not close enough. And now, apparently, if I throw something from the King Tower, the Electro Giant should activate it. Oh my god, it did! Damn! Myth confirmed. And to add on to that myth, we're on the heist mode now, and as you can see, the Electro Giant is not making the electric ability. But if we throw a fireball, let's say, it does make the electric ability. Damn! The next myth is, when a mini Pekka gets fed a pancake by the royal chef, it makes an angelic sound. Okay, let's place down a mini Pekka. Let's hear the normal voice line. Pancakes. Wait. You heard that? Pancakes. Myth confirmed. There's an interesting myth that Barbarian barrel just disappears off the face of the earth when reflected by 2 monks. Alright, so we have 2 monks. let's turn on the abilities. And now let's throw a bar barrel. And now it should yeah, it did. It just disappeared. Myth confirmed. The next myth is a Sparky can shoot the tower all the way from the river. Let's split the spear, goblins. Okay, now we're gonna put Sparky right on the river. And now, if we put a good tornado, this should apparently hit the tower. Oh! Alright, wait, let's do that one more time. Okay. We need good time with the tornado and let's... Oh! That was beautiful. Myth confirmed. There is a really weird myth that a building can take down a tower. Alright, so we put a bomb tower in the pocket and put a golem next to the tower. The bomb tower can take down the tower. Let's see this. Yo! The bomb tower is actually splashing on the tower. Wait, let me freeze again. Wait, look at that. No way a bomb tower takes down the tower. I might need to tornado back into place. Come on. Take it down. Oh my god. Myth confirmed. The next myth is a fire spirit can activate the king tower. Okay, let's put the fire spirit. And now if you put tornado just like this, an electro spirit just like that. Oh! We activated the king using the fire spirit. Myth confirmed. There is a myth. You can get a king tower over level 20. If we put a monk like this, and then we activate ability and put an ice golem right next to the monk or any card, it reflects back to the king tower and upgrades it. Let's do it again. And now, level 17 king tower. Another ice golem is gonna reflect level 20 king tower. Well, myth confirmed. The next myth is a void can hit infinite troops. We want to make such a massive army here. Alright, keep on spamming, keep on spamming. Alright, goblins. Okay, now we can't mess this up. Let's put an elixir golem. Okay, let's tornado everything. Let's clone, let's void. Come on. Oh! How many were there? Myth confirmed. There is a wild myth. A Skarmy can fully counter a Mega Knight with good placement. Okay, the Mega Knight is incoming. So apparently if we put the Skarmy just like this in front of the king tower, it should fully counter the Mega Knight. Okay, let's see. Hold on. Hold on. Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. Oh! Look at that. Myth confirmed. The next myth is a Barbarian barrel can take down a level 1 tower. Okay, so apparently for this next myth, a level 14 Barbarian barrel can fully take down a level 1 tower. So let's see how this goes. The Barbarian is slashing the princess. Oh, looks like he will get it. It's gonna get it. Damn! Myth confirmed. Last myth, apparently if you get a Hog Rider and a Ram Rider and they walk inside a building together, a baby Hoggy comes out. Myth confirmed. Bonus myth. If you subscribe, like, and watch the video on the screen, you'll get lots of good luck next week.